what you're up to these days. Tell us about your music now.
Yeah, well, we're out here touring around the country and the world. We you know, we've been to some interesting places, you know, Europe and the islands, out the Caribbean and stuff like that. And, of course, here in the States, ripping it up. And, you know, we're recording a lot of music and just, you know, kind of trying to keep the groove alive.
Tell me how has your music changed, or how would you describe your music now versus back in the day?
Well, I still describe it the same way. It's pretty much cool music with a little funk edge. It's really a lot of little titles that I could put on it, but it's just, it really hasn't changed. We still do a lot of our old, our original stuff from back in the day, and you know, even when we write, it still sounds like then, because we're not trying to sound like now, you know, if you listen to the radio, if you understand what I'm saying. So we're trying to keep it real.
Tell me about what people can expect who are coming to the show this weekend.
Well, they can expect Morris to really be cool and sexy, even more than I am right now. The band's going to sound lovely. It's going to be off the chain. It's going to be a wonderful show.
Yeah, I haven't seen any mirrors. Are there any mirrors around here? Will people be bringing out mirrors?
We got about 25 mirrors stashed in little hidden locations, and they will appear at some point in time tonight.
And Jesse and Jerome, are they around?
Jesse and Jerome are at home.
Tell me about, as far as music today, how would you describe it and how you fit into that music scene? You know, is it difficult these days with the way music has regressed, transgressed, progressed? Well, you know, I think it's all coming full circle, and it always does. You know, I think we just kind of, I want to say timeless, and excuse the pun, it was on purpose, but you know, our music is timeless, and you know, that's why you can sample it today and layer it however the youngsters are doing it these days, and it's going to sound right at home on the radio. But if you come and listen to our show, you'll notice that this is all real musicianship, no sample, nothing fake. We can perform it just like we did it in the studio, and that's what the time is all about. Outside of yourself, what kind of music are you listening to these days? I'm a song person. You know, back in the day, I used to be a band, my favorite group kind of person, and I'd buy their CD or LP back in the day, cassette, whatever. And now I'm more of a song person. You know, I can't even tell you what I like. I hear a song every now and then that I kind of gravitate toward, but I don't really have favorite artists. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you this, but given all that has happened with Michael Jackson in the last couple of weeks, how were you impacted by that news? Oh, largely, man, because, you know, it's Michael, we all grew up with Michael. You know, anybody in my era, or even a generation or two younger, you know, Michael's been famous for 40 years, so, you know, that's a great loss. You know, it felt like I lost a family member or something. About Rochester, you said you haven't been here in a while. Do you have any memories of Rochester from the past? Anything that comes to mind? Yes, but I can't talk about it on TV.